Your daily choices are quietly building your future. We all wait for life-changing moments, thinking they will define us: a promotion, a chance encounter, or a sudden opportunity. But reality rarely works that way. Life is built quietly, in the spaces between moments, through the choices we make when nobody is watching. Every morning you wake up, every email you send, every small action, whether you notice it or not, is shaping the path of your life. Imagine it like a sculptor shaping a statue. Every small chip, every careful stroke, doesn't seem like much at the moment. But over time, it transforms a block of stone into a masterpiece. Your habits, routines, and repeated decisions are exactly like those chips. They are slowly carving the person you will become. The scary part? Many people spend years making unconscious choices that build a future they don't want, while thinking life's outcomes are just luck. Number 7, the power of environment. Your environment quietly shapes the person you become, often more than your motivation or willpower ever could. The people you spend time with, the content you consume, the spaces you inhabit, they all influence your daily choices, sometimes without you realizing it. Surround yourself with distractions, negativity, or people who don't support your growth, and you'll find your votes for progress becoming weaker and inconsistent. Surround yourself with inspiration, learning, and people who challenge you to be better. And suddenly, good choices feel easier, more natural, and almost inevitable. Think of it like planting seeds in soil. You can have the best seeds in the world, but if the soil is poor, they'll struggle to grow. On the other hand, fertile, well-tended soil allows even ordinary seeds to flourish. Your environment is that soil. It either nurtures the habits and choices you want, or it silently sabotages them. Choosing the right environment, therefore, is a daily decision that compounds over time, just like any habit, shaping your identity and future in profound ways. Number 6, small losses lead to big gains. It's easy to fear failure or mistakes, but small intentional losses are often the most powerful tools for growth. Every setback, challenge, or difficult choice is a vote for resilience and strength. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up isn't the absence of mistakes, it's the willingness to face small losses and keep showing up anyway. Imagine someone learning a new skill. They fail repeatedly at first, making errors that feel discouraging. But each failure is a lesson, a vote toward mastery. Over time, these small losses accumulate into massive wins. Your daily willingness to face discomfort, to make tough decisions, and to embrace temporary setbacks compounds into confidence, skill, and momentum. Life doesn't reward perfection, it rewards consistency, resilience, and the courage to keep voting for the future you want, even when it's hard. Number 5, the daily vote. Every choice you make is a vote for the kind of person you are becoming. That means when you skip a workout, waste hours on social media, or react in anger, you are silently casting a vote for the version of yourself that struggles, stagnates, or gives up. Conversely, when you read a chapter of a book, practice a skill, or treat someone with kindness, you are voting for the version of yourself that grows, improves, and achieves. Here's the catch: one vote rarely changes anything. Missing a single workout or having one lazy day isn't catastrophic. But repeated votes? They build momentum, either toward the life you dream of or the life you dread. Think of it like compounding interest in a bank account. The more consistent your votes, the greater the impact. And over months and years, those choices accumulate silently, invisibly, but powerfully. Every day you decide, consciously or unconsciously, whether to invest in your future or your comfort, and that choice is shaping your life right now. Number 4, the power of consistency. Consistency is the secret weapon almost nobody talks about. It is invisible, it is boring, and it is often ignored. But it is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Imagine a raindrop falling onto a rock. One drop does nothing. 100 drops? Still nothing noticeable. But thousands of drops, day after day, over weeks, and suddenly, the rock is carved into a riverbed. That's exactly how consistent effort works in your life. Every small action, repeated day after day, compounds into results that feel almost magical, but only if you keep going. Reading for 20 minutes daily, exercising 3 times a week, practicing a skill or a craft for just half an hour every day. These small actions may feel insignificant, almost meaningless at first. But over months and years, they transform you into someone fundamentally different. Your body, your mind, your skills, your character, all of it shifts in ways that no sudden effort or dramatic change ever could. The world is impressed by fireworks, but it is consistency that creates fireworks-worthy results in the first place. Number 3, the compounding effect. Your daily choices don't just add up, they multiply. The compounding effect is silent but unstoppable. Think of a tiny snowball rolling down a hill. At first it's small, barely noticeable, and you might even think it's pointless. But as it rolls, it picks up more snow, grows heavier, and eventually becomes an unstoppable force. That's what your repeated actions do over time. This applies to almost everything: money, fitness, knowledge, and even relationships. A single skip day of learning feels inconsequential, but months of neglect accumulate into a vast gap of lost potential. Conversely, small, consistent actions like saving a little each week, practicing a skill, or exercising regularly compound into massive growth that feels almost miraculous. The key is patience. The results are invisible at first, and the temptation to quit is real. But if you persist, time amplifies every small effort into extraordinary results that can make the impossible feel inevitable. Number 2, decisions shape identity. Your repeated choices don't just influence outcomes, they shape your identity. Every decision you make reinforces a version of yourself. If you constantly choose comfort over challenge, you slowly become someone who avoids discomfort and growth. If you choose to work, learn, and persist through difficulty, you slowly become someone resilient, capable, and unstoppable. Your habits are not just behaviors, they are the bricks of your identity. Consider the world's most successful people. They didn't wake up one morning as experts, wealthy, or fit. They became that way because they repeated small, difficult decisions consistently over years. The musician who practices daily, the athlete who trains relentlessly, the entrepreneur who refuses to quit, these people are defined not by single moments of genius, but by the daily choices that shaped who they were. You can do the same. The question is, what version of yourself do you want to vote for today, tomorrow, and every day after that? Number 1, embrace the power you have. Here's the liberating truth: you have more control over your future than you realize. Life may feel chaotic, unpredictable, or overwhelming, but your daily choices are quietly building the life you will live. You don't need luck, a sudden opportunity, or someone else's help. All you need is awareness, intention, and consistent action. When you understand this, it changes everything. You stop blaming circumstances or waiting for inspiration. You start taking ownership. Each choice, no matter how small, becomes a tool to craft your future. Every habit you form, every skill you develop, every decision to push forward rather than give up is a chisel, slowly carving the person you will become. Your future is not some abstract possibility. It is being created right now, quietly, by the choices you make every day. So, what kind of person do you want to be? That's not determined by a single event, a single day, or even a single year. It's determined by the votes you cast every single day. Your future is quietly being written right now. Every habit, every decision, every choice matters. Start making conscious decisions. Show up for yourself. Choose growth over comfort, and slowly, inevitably, you will become the person you've always imagined. If this inspired you, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this reminder today. Your future is being built right now. Make sure it's the one you want.